Hello everybody, welcome again to another episode with Brosgrease Gaming, and today I have Wandering Red in his Tier 10, well... Yeah, that's right, Yamato. Hey, I gotta do that every time there's a Yamato.
800 years have I trained Jedi.
So, yeah, the Yamato. You can't say anything more than just Yamato. But he's also with Captain Kaylee and Saint in his Moskva. I love the Moskva. Wish I had it, but I'm currently not on that ship yet, even though eventually I'll get to it. But I do own this ship, the Yamato. Well, what's so... I don't think we need even any introductions with this ship. The Yamato's always been the most terrifying ship in the game, with some of the most highly accurate guns and the biggest shells than any other ship in this game. And from what Wargaming has said to us in the past, that there will never be any ship at much bigger guns than this ship alone. Unless somehow they say nope, otherwise, this ship will currently be and will be the biggest ship that will have the biggest guns. On top of that, she has the best torpedo reduction value. She has a sheer whopping almost half, if not more, torpedo reduction damage. So a 10,000 damage Chimikaze torp will do little to nothing to this ship. On top of that, the chance of flooding is so low that you're going to have to spend for a lot of them to get a chance to get a flood. However, there are a few drawbacks with this ship. Of this size, it is massive and has a chance of getting caught on fire like kindling. Now, when Wandering said this to me, he said that he couldn't push this team any harder than they were with a 10-foot pole. He swear to God said to me that this video that he gave me was such a frickin' pole, so hard to get a win out of this, that if he had to work any harder, he probably would have injured his wrist. Anyway, as far as the Henry IV, which is the Tier 10 that just got recently released of the newer lines, she has 3 triple turret 240s, and unfortunately he didn't think of that shot and he got it way off course. However, there are other ships here. There's an Iowa, there's a Des Moines, and there's a Neptune. Busting speed. However, he's noticing he's slowing down, I think. But he doesn't go after that. He goes after the Iowa once again. Now, where he's positioned is actually a very good prime spot. It's just beyond the island, but nobody is detecting him because of the island. And he does hit the Iowa. Does 7,800 damage. Sorry. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of a problem towards the cap point. There is a New Orleans and a Z-46 over there, which is a little bit of a problem. The Z-46 being the tier, one of the highest tiers, nearly tier 9 in the German battle destroyer line. It's a very dangerous ship, and it's got it for its own reasons. One of them is having the hydroacoustics on that. So even if you're in smoke, you are going to get spotted. That is a major problem and flaw with that ship. He's trying to hit that other ship, but looks like he's missing again. There are other ships here, and I'm wondering if he's going to go and follow them, but lately he's trying to go after the battleships and try to take as many of these out. Unfortunately, he's making a few misses here, but those shells look pretty good, and you can see the grouping on those shells. It's just fantastic. I mean, look, you saw for yourself, those shells looked ginormously massive. And he did do a good hit, actually. I scratched the lie and it came out. 4 penetrations, 3 overpens, doing well over, just a shy over, I should say, of 20,000 damage. So that... There it is. And he's going to go for another shot, but he's trying to wait and see. There he goes. He takes another shot. And again, he's not spotted. So basically, he's taking blind pop shots at the enemy and not getting detected. It shows like a little high, but it wasn't his fault. Blame the carrier on that one. And the carrier got 2 torpedo hits on that ship. So he probably is using his repair. Wandering has to turn a little bit or he would beach himself.
Over here! Hey! Hey!
Frickin' people with the spam firing here. Alright. And he's trying to wait for that Montana to go broadside again, and there it is. Just a little more, please. Wondering, I don't think you're gonna get any more perfect of a shot. Fire away, sir. Thank you. And there goes the shells. Pretty good lead, actually.
Help me!
And a little high, and it caused a sure amount of damage. Unfortunately, now there are 3 ships dead on the team compared to their 1. And the worst damage, the worst, is still there. Let's put it this way, guys. This match, knowing it for right off the bat, you're not the worst. It's gonna get worse before it gets any better. Luckily, they took out the North Carolina, and there's the damage.
Oh, not bad, huh?
And that took a massive amount of damage on the Montana, and he is definitely going to feel that.
It's a trap!
And as you can see, everybody's definitely not happy. Definitely not happy with what the team is doing. But what we're going to see here is probably going to be definitely proved you wrong, told you so. Wandering definitely tells the guy, shut the hell up. Besides, this guy's pretty funny too, because look at him. He's in Iowa, and he's already dead. That's one thing. You have no right of yelling at the team if you are dead. If you're dead, you should probably even go back, change your clothes, go somewhere else, because we don't need to hear from you. Unfortunately, he did miss on that Des Moines. Looked like a pretty good shot, just a little high. The Montana's coming back in for some more, it looks like, and Wandering is sure more than happy to fire. Here they come. Now, what's nice about the Yamato shells is right there. That's the reason why you like Yamato. No matter whatever you're positioned, you could be bow onto a Yamato. Yamato's shells are so big that it doesn't matter how big and how massive your front end is. Every ship currently in the game can pen any frontal armor. There's no ship in the game at any tier that can be have an outmatch of the armor. And there is the kill by the Lexington. Unfortunately, those torpedoes, yeah, Kaylee got a hit there. Hopefully he can take out that carrier, that destroyer. Wandering sees the prime objective, and he's going right after that Frederick, who's giving him a juicy broadside. He's waiting for the shells to regain position. There they go. Turrets are off. And he's not turning much. Shells are out. And there are 2 with an overpen on on that ship. And unfortunately, there goes Kaylee and his ship. Wandering is firing as much the anti-air as he can. And that Frederick's trying to run away, looks like a little bit. He's trying to find a target, another target to shoot at. You can see, the match is not going well.
It's a trap!
Alright, torpedoes are coming in. Okay, it looks like he might take one here around the chin. And here goes. And there's what I was talking about, torpedo reduction. He only lost 6,000 damage on his ship because of that. And now we're in a little bit of a hot water. We have a Frederick, a Henry, an Iowa, all within his firing range. The Neptune's behind the island, so it's going to be a very tough shot for him to fire. And Frederick is bringing a little bit of a broadside, and he aims a little high and aims right at the superstructure, and it all overpenned right through the structure, leaving no damage to the enemy ship. The second salvo from the last gun got a little more damage, but nothing to scream about. And this is why he was turning this way. Z-46 is right in front of him, and that is a major problem. And no matter how angled you are, Iowa, you're gonna get citadeled.
It's a trap! Fire! Fire!
Wondering's got enemy torpedoes coming in. And of course, his dodges them. However, I don't like the looks of these ones. Yep, and he takes another one right on the nose. However, he did not use his repair, because it will still be able to be used, and then fires off his first heal. More and more bombers are still trying to get him. And being the smart, conscious player, Wondering shuts down his engines and waits for his reload. Here it comes, boys. Bye-bye. Nope, he doesn't fire at that. He actually fires at the enemy carrier. Carrier and 2 citadels, leaving a massive amount of damage to the ship. And again, he takes more torpedoes. And they still haven't been able to kill him. They're like, kill the Yamato, for God's sake, somebody. Somebody kill him. And the Lexington dies. So that's 185,000 damage. And that Yamato broke it. Iowa broke it too.
Red 5 standing by.
Now, there's still one destroyer on the team, the enemy team. Who knows where it is? Unfortunately, his engines are out right now. Wandering can't move. Now he can. He uses repair. The engines are now back up online. He fires at the Henry, and they have a pretty good lead. Let's see what happens.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
And sure.
What have we here?
3 overpens because of the thin armor, and 1 penetrate the target, leaving a massive amount of damage. And the Shima kills the Z-46. And again, he fires at the Henry. He's still going to have another heal he can use. He hasn't used it yet. And a massive 11,000 damage to the Henry. He's angled, but those all shells penetrated the angled armor of the ship and left him at only 3,000 health. And now he's using his second repair, his second use of his second repair, and he's still waiting for his reload. If he can, he could get that Henry. However, he isn't going, looks like he's not going for that Henry. He's going for whatever can be there at the next cap line. He's at 216,000 damage, and there's another reason why we all hate Henry. Just caught him on fire once again. Uses his repair consumable, and now he is back at full health. Wait, not on fire again. Why is he full health? Oh boy, there's the Henry, and he leaves the shot. Please go away, Henry. We do not like you. Shields look pretty good, and a little low. And that's when the Neptune pops up. Wondering starts furiously turning his ship over towards him, getting his guns to bear, and he has to wait for the reload. There it is. Fires at the Neptune, bringing a very, very good salvo on it. Unfortunately, he does stop to a crawl, and all shells missed. So he's bum rushing towards that line. And the Shima has killed the Tier 10 cruiser, Henry the Fourth. And that causes Pyro to get his Kraken unleashed. Congrats to that guy. Now while we're waiting for this ship to stop burning, he's waiting for the moment. He knows he's there. We all know he's there. But we don't know if there's torpedoes, if he's moving forward or back, or what exactly position he's in. Until we get close enough. And we get enough close enough that we can spot him. And one shot kill. One shot kill the Neptune.
Good 5 standing by.
Now we're waiting for that Des Moines. Where is he? He just detected us. And now we knows the cap. He is in C cap. However, what the smart move is, Shimmy is taking the A cap, while good old Wandering and Ogami are taking B cap. So even if he's taking C cap, there are 2 points getting captured. So 2 points are now currently not getting any points to the enemy team, which makes them still keep the lead no matter what. Just for a few more seconds more though, because they still don't have any caps. Until they get the A cap, it's a tie score. And there it is. It's the first cap. Des Moines feverishly trying to stop them from capping. And he hits Wandering right right on the turret and causes a fire, resetting the cap's timer. Now he throws up his prepare.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
And now he's just getting right towards the edge to get this cap. Des Moines still hasn't been seen, and he still has his plane up for a little bit longer. And that's it. The plane's gone. You can't spot any more time with the plane. Des Moines has to be near somewhere, and there he is. It's right on the edge of the other island. And of course, he gets spotted by Des Moines' radar consumable. However, he is not coming out, looks like. Cap's still looking good, and they know that Des Moines has to push. If he doesn't push, he's going to be screwed. So they're just taking and holding. Just holding the point and waiting. He's gonna have to pop out. If he doesn't pop out, he's going to have to. He's gonna have to pop out, or he will lose this match. Unfortunately, he hasn't taken the biting of the lip, so to speak, and tried to pop out. Even fired the target. But he can't fire them until he detects them. And the only way to detect them is he has to get in viewing range away from that island. So meanwhile, Wandering, the Shima, and the Room are still here at Cap. And there he is. There's the Des Moines. Ogami's firing at him desperately. Wandering is backing up. And of course, Megami dies, because he did not turn away from the Des Moines fire. Now it's a really, really, really close match. Unless Wandering does something really stupid. Like, miss those shots altogether, he is going to be in trouble. He's still angled, but those shells from Des Moines are going to spam fire as much as they can. And there goes the timer. They run out. He didn't get the kill. However, that is just enough damage and enough points for them to have the victory. Well done, Wandering. Good frickin' lord. Dreadnought, high caliber, Confederate, devastating strike on that classic Neptune. 64 hits, 22 planes shot down, 3 incapacitations, 1 ship destroyed with 7 citadels, assistant cap, and 76 secondary hits. Well done. Pyro, of course, getting 2nd place on the team. Impressive after he did get Kraken Unleashed in that match. However, I think it was because of Wandering's big hits and taking that capture point meant the difference by those points by just a sheer, funny or not, by 500 points. 500 points was the difference between those two. Exactly. It's quite interesting for myself. So, it was quite impressive for him. I mean, look at all those nice juicy badges. And anyway, he did receive a bucket load of credits, getting 562,000 credits. Modifiers did take quite a chunk out of it, but with those modifiers, he did not lose as much. He could have lost easily. Only lost pretty much up to only making 250,000 credits. But because of those modifiers, he was able to check off the spent ammo and damages to make his match purely a moneymaker. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video from Wandering. Really well done video. I loved the hell out of that. That was the closest shave that ever was one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, take care, and I hope you enjoy.